Sacha, what did you think of the game today?
I just don't think we played good enough. I think we weren't good enough on the ball. You know, our spacing, our movement, just not at the level that we need to be right now in order to win games on the road. You know, I think tactically, you know, we're pretty sound tactically, so that helps us stay in games. But right now, just not sharp enough, not creating enough very good goal-scoring opportunities.
With Bobby Wood out, since Bruce called you up to the national team, thoughts on that, how that makes you feel?
Yeah, I'm excited. Anytime I get called into the national team, it's a special honor, biggest honor in our country to play for the national team as a soccer player. So I'm excited to get there. Obviously, we're in a pretty difficult spot right now, having started with 0 points in our first 2 games. So we got to get some points out of these next 2, and I'm there to help any way I can.
Sacha, 3 games into playing this new formation that you guys are playing, how would you overall assess the team's progress?
Yeah, it's all right. You know, we're getting there week by week. We focused a lot on the tactics. Now I think we need to turn a little bit more towards being better on the ball, just being a better passing team, especially in a game like today where there's a lot of space to play. We weren't able to carve out enough chances. But so far, so good. We're getting there. It's still early in the season, but we're getting there.
I guess I shouldn't say 3 games. It's been 5 since 2 games in Champions League. How about you personally? It doesn't seem like it's that different from you, even if your defensive place is different than last year.
Yeah, I think defensively it helps us as a team be harder to break down. For me personally, I can still float around and you know, come infield and try to get on the ball and create chances that way. You know, personally, I haven't been sharp enough in the first couple of games in order to create chances for my teammates. So that's obviously my strong point. I got to get a little better at that if we're going to continue to have success.
And is it that much of a difference when you're trying to read just one person's runs, like last year? It was pretty much you trying to connect with Bradley as opposed to trying to see how they're moving off of each other?
Yeah, well, the idea is that we'll be more dangerous having 2 guys running up front. Having said that, you know, soccer's all about relationships on the field, and so how good can Bradley and his partner up top be? How good can I be working off of those 2 guys while also finding the ball from my center mids? So. Yeah, we got to keep building those relationships, and that will make us better.
You won't be here for Salt Lake, but will you have a message for the team?
Yeah, of course. I'll give them a call, you know, or I'll have something put on the board, you know, the day before the game. Obviously, I'll be watching on my computer for sure, and I'll be rooting hard for the guys. I missed 1 game away at Vancouver last year, and they got the 3 points without me, so I'm really hoping they can take away 3 points against Salt Lake as well.
3-1, the scoreline never looks good. You never want that. But how good is this Sounders team? What kind of context does that give the final result?
Yeah, the Sounders are good. Obviously, coming at home for their first game of this season to play in front of their fans, you know, unveil their banner from their championship season. It was always going to be a difficult game. There was definitely space to play. Like I said, we could have been a lot better and carved out more chances if we were just a little bit sharper on the ball. Obviously, the you know, attacking trio of Dempsey, Morris, and Lodero is one of the best in the league. Difficult to deal with. You know, Lodero was able to float around the field everywhere and create a lot of chances today. So, yeah, a very good team.
Excellent, Sacha.
Cheers.